In this presentation, we will see how data can be visualized on maps using PS IMAGO PRO. The program offers many types of map-related graphics and charts, but we will focus on two types that will help you take your first steps and build more advanced visualizations. The file we will use in this example is region sales, which contains basic sales data for brands offered by a company, divided by voivodeships and sales regions. Let's open the dataset. Our main goal will be to present the sales data on a map. To display data on maps, go to the Graphs menu and then to Graphboard Template Chooser. In general, map visualizations in PS IMAGO PRO can be divided into three groups. Choropleths, which are maps where individual regions are colored according to the value of a selected statistic. Maps with overlay objects such as points, pie charts, and bar charts. Maps with reference maps, which allow you to overlay two maps, such as overlaying a road map on a voivodeship map. To present data on a choropleth map, two things are needed. First, a map on which you intend to present the data. The maps used in this presentation are automatically installed with PS IMAGO PRO. The second thing needed is the appropriate data containing a key variable, in our case, the voivodeship variable, which allows the data to be linked with the objects on the map. First, let's present the total sales values for each voivodeship on the map. To create a basic map visualization, hold down the Control key and select the variables voivodeship name and sales. After selecting them, you can notice that three types of choropleths are suggested on the right side, appropriate for displaying these variables. Since we are interested in showing the total sales, select the Sum choropleth and go to the Detailed tab. After ensuring that the program has correctly assigned the variables to the respective fields, we need to specify the map on which the data will be visualized. To do this, click the Select a Map File button. From the drop-down Map menu, select the map of interest. In this tutorial, we will use Map of Poland. On the right side, you get a preview of the map, and in the drop-down menu below, you need to define the map key. Often, the map you use has more than one key. From the dataset side, this function will be served by the voivodeship variable, which must be marked as the data key. At this point, you can save the map and the specified key as default settings that will be remembered by the program. In this window, you can also compare the key values of the map and the key variable. By clicking the Compare button, you can see which values do not have counterparts in the map file. In our case, 5 objects on the map do not have counterparts because the company does not conduct sales in these voivodeships. Click OK. To define the style sheet that includes the color scheme of the objects displayed on the chart, go to the Options tab. From the Available Styles list, choose Blue Moon and click OK. Now the graphic is ready to be generated. Click OK. In the generated choropleth, we see that the values of the sales variable are represented by the saturation of color on the map. Voivodeships with more intense blue color had higher sales, while regions where the company did not conduct sales appear in white. Next, let's create a graphic that, in addition to the sales volume in each voivodeship, also includes information about which of the 3 sales regions the voivodeship belongs to. To present this data, we will use a map with overlay points. Return to the Graphboard Template Chooser window and go to the Detailed tab. From the Visualization Type drop-down menu, select Point Overlay Map. For the color variable, select the Sales Region variable, and in the Optional Aesthetics field, place the sales variable to modify the size of the points. This way, areas with higher sales will be represented by larger points. Click the Select Map File button. Maps with overlay elements like points or lines are special types of visualizations because they use 2 map files layered on top of each other. First, for the map on which the data will be presented, select the voivodeship _capitals map and set its map key to name. As the data key, select voivodeship seat and finally compare the keys. Note that in this example, we have an additional field referring to the reference map, which will serve as a reference point for the drawn points on the graphic. Select the map and then click OK. Go to the Options tab and change the map style sheet to default style and generate the map. The map is created. Let's change its appearance so that the map color is white instead of blue, and the points on the map are larger than they are now. Enter the edit mode by double-clicking on the map. If you want to modify a group of objects, you can select it by clicking on one of the elements. Select the voivodeship map by clicking on it and change its color to white. Similarly, you can proceed if you want to change the size of the objects on the map. Click on one of the points to select the whole group. Use the slider in the upper right corner to change the point size. The map can undergo further editing, but we will stop at this step. Exit the edit mode. Our second visualization is ready, and we can now present the results.